Hi Tim, how are you today?
Yeah, good, thanks, Tara.
That's good. Thank you so much for coming in to meet with me today. I'm super stoked to get you on your personal training journey.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries. Have you had a nice morning?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, thanks.
That's good to hear. Now, today we're just going to have a little chat about your training goals and your current levels of activity, previous levels of activity and things like that, so that I can get a gauge of, how to program for you and what we're working towards. How does that sound?
Yeah, good.
Awesome. Now, obviously, everything we discussed today is just between you and I. Everything remains confidential, all your information, unless, of course, you give any consent to share elsewhere, or if I think, of course, there's any harm to yourself or others. But yeah, otherwise, this is just me and you having a chat.
Yep.
All good. Lovely. Now, thanks for filling out your your pre-exercise screening form, your APSS form.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment, that looks good. You've got no medical things we need to flag, so you're ready and raring to go with your training. So that's awesome. Now, we will just take time to go through your needs and analysis. I've got your name here, Timothy, Timothy.
Yeah.
Surname Cole, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got 17th of the 8th, 1970 for your date of birth.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you've got your phone number there, which is awesome. Now, I did have as well, at the moment you're exercising quite a lot. So with the outcome of your pre-exercise screening, you're pretty much good to just roll into training as much as you are at the moment. And moving forward, we don't need to worry about sort of starting off light or anything with you. We can do like a light to moderate amount of exercise, so that's good. But we'll get a bit more into that now. So how about we start off with, your history of physical activity, like before, the last couple of months, what have you done in the past when it comes to exercise?
Mostly just surfing.
Just surfing? No worries. And how often would you say in the past you were surfing? Like how many times a week and for how long?
Probably 6 times a week.
Oh yeah, cool. And what's that about? How long do you usually go out for?
Roughly an hour or so.
Yeah, so about 6 times 60 minutes. Amazing. Now, that's obviously previously. What are you doing at the moment in regards to your training?
So, still surfing pretty much every day.
Yeah.
About an hour a day, and then gym about 3 times a week.
Yeah, cool. And is that about an hour as well?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got surfing, 7. It's good balance to have there. Nice to get out in nature.
So good.
Yeah, awesome. 3 gym. Beautiful. Now, so you've got gym and surfing in your modes of exercise. When it comes to your gym workouts, I guess so I can get an idea for your programming, at the end of the day, we want you to enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you're going to show up, you're going to turn up. You've got more likelihood of having success. So what are your preferences in the gym? Do you prefer the free weights, the machines, the cardio equipment, or what?
I'm sort of open to anything.
Yeah, there's nothing that you particularly dislike, is there?
No.
No? Oh, well, that's easy. As far as, your cardio, would you prefer to just keep that as your surfing? So maybe not really into the cardio machines? Yeah. If you're doing all of that, it's probably all you need. And when it comes to your sessions, how long would you like them to go for? Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour?
Probably just keep it at an hour.
Yeah, easy. All right, perfect. Well, that's easy. It gives us a lot of room to move with in regards to designing your program. So that's awesome. You're in pretty good shape as it is, already really fit. And do you feel really motivated towards going to the gym and, working on your fitness and goals? Yeah, awesome. Now, let's have a look at goals. So what would you say that your main goal is at the moment when it comes to your training?
Probably building strength.
Yeah, particularly upper body or...
Upper body strength.
Yeah, cool. That's a really good goal to have, especially, I guess, for surfing. You want to have those strong paddling upper body muscles. Now, just so that we can make it, when we are goal setting, we want to look at SMART goals. So they're very specific. We can measure them easy. Are they achievable, realistic, and what's our time, that we're looking at. So that we can kind of track your progress, how about we put improve upper body strength by engaging in, say, your targeted strength program, and maybe increase your bench press by 5 kilos in 8 weeks. How would that sound?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, cool. That way we can measure it at the beginning of, like our first session. What's your weight? Then at the end of the 8 weeks, measure it again and see how you've gone, and which we'll achieve by obviously following a targeted program. So we won't keep it just obviously at upper body. We'll do upper, lower, core, the whole thing, but we'll make sure that you are building the adequate strength by having, balanced programs, to get you towards having strong upper body. And then, it sounds like you're obviously already training and you're dedicated to the goal, so I would say it's realistic. And we've got about 8 weeks. So, that's pretty much everything. And do you have any questions in regards to your training program?
No, when can we get started?
Yeah, straight off the bat, really. We're going to do some testing and things like that. So I'll do some postural testing with you, some balance testing, a functional movement testing. I'll go through in more detail when we do those, but they will just basically make sure that you don't have any structural abnormalities, anything that we need to flag, any areas we might need to work on improving strength or that sort of thing, any balance issues, just so that we are training you safely and that we are really working on strengthening the areas that need the strengthening. And so I've got all the information that we're ready to train safely. All right, so we'll get into that and then we'll get training.
Awesome.
Alrighty, well thanks so much, Tim. I'm so excited to get training with you.
Thanks, Tara.
Have a good one.
You too.